Finally, the wait is over. The Scottish Premiership is just about to begin, and we're going to see if we can live up to expectations, if we can really challenge the old firm and bring a title back to Edinburgh. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland 90. It's episode 3 of the Football Manager 2024 career. Now, we do plan on winning league titles. We don't know if we can do it in our first season. Highly unlikely. But this is our first opportunity. It's the 2023-2024 season, and it is happening right here, right now. We kick off with a away tie. We're travelling to Perth to take on St Johnstone. Pretty easy tie, I'll be honest. I mean, in terms of going to Perth, I would have preferred a home game, obviously, but out of all the away trips, I think St Johnstone is probably one of the easiest, so I'm looking forward to it. St Johnstone have got some team news. They've got some players out injured. Meathoff is out. Nicky Clark is out. And Matt Smith is doubtful. So, you know, a couple of good players there missing for St Johnstone. But we've also got some injury news of our own. And, I mean, we're missing quite a few players, to be fair. So, look, we're favourites. I want to get off to the best possible start. And that will obviously be a win. So, with that said, guys, we're going to go in. We're going to hopefully get 3 points. Opening day of the season, and you can see the fixtures here. You got Celtic at home against County, that's televised. You got Dundee against Motherwell, Livy against Aberdeen, St Johnstone against us, and then Kelly against Rangers. And then on Sunday, it is Hibernian against St Mirren. So 3 televised games this weekend in the Scottish Premiership. Can't complain with that. Half of the games being televised. I like it. But anyway, with that said, we've got no more future updates no more updates currently going on the transfers. I'm hoping that in the future, I'm praying that in the future there'll be a few updates. I'm not looking to bring in a barrow load of players, to be honest, this season, but I'm looking to bring in some. And look at this. Livingston have accepted an offer of £200,000 from Hearts for Penrice. The player will be loaned back to his club end of season. Penrice is very interested in negotiating terms. Well, let's start. I mean, I said there was no updates and then it just made a liar of me, but it looks like we can get Penrice in. We can get Penrice in. Now, I'm not too happy about the deal to loan him back, and I honestly don't remember agreeing to that. But if that's in the contract, then, I mean, can we check the contract actually? I'm not too sure I agreed to that. I need to know. Let's see, I want to see the contract. Did I actually agree? Loan back length, end of season. I'm agreeing to pay the money. Wow. Alright. So, I mean, and I'm paying 200k. Honestly, man, I don't think that's worth it. When's this contract run out? End of the season? I don't know. I don't know if I like that, to be fair. I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure if we're going to... Should we go ahead and make that happen? I don't know. That seems like they're getting a very good deal. And honestly, I would have liked to have got Penrice in for this season. I mean, listen, we'll try and negotiate a deal here. I just believe that we probably... I don't know. I mean, I think we could have got a better deal than that. But let's try and negotiate a contract with Penrice anyway. If we don't get a deal sorted now, I'm sure we can get one closer to January anyway. So, recommended to be a superb signing. I believe so. What would he be a regular starter? He probably would. I don't know if he'd quite fit important player, but we'll go regular starter. And he's currently on £900 a week. So, I would be willing to give him 1.2, which is, you know, a step up there from what he was getting, an extra £300 from what he was getting at Livy, a 10 grand sign-on fee, agent fee a grand, I guess, contract length, I would want a 5-year deal, or 4-year, alright, we'll go 4-year, and we'll bump up this a little bit, and that to me looks good. Well, not good enough for him, he's like, no. Right, let's go back to, I'm going to get rid of this, first of all, we're going to get rid of that. The wage, I'm willing to go to, you know what, I'll go to 1.5, and that is me being generous there. We'll go down to 10k. Agent fee, like, I'm willing to give the agent a grand, and I want a 4-year deal. That's non-negotiable, that's staying. He's signing for 4 years, no doubt about it. Appearance fee going to go down. Clean sheet's going to go down as well. Boom. Alright, so now he's happy to keep the 4 years in, but agent wants 3k. He wants one. I'm going to stick at 1.5. Signing on fee, you're just not getting that amount. I'll give you 12, which I think is fair. Agent fee, that's going to go down to 2. We'll meet in the middle. So we're going to agree to that. Appearance fee and clean sheet bonus. Let's see. 200, 250. That's non-negotiable. I'm not going to negotiate anything. Take it or leave it. Wow, okay, now I feel like you're not close enough to my client's demands. Look, it doesn't look like, nah, I'm going to walk away. I think we can get a better deal. I want Penrice, but I think we can get a better deal than that, and I'm not going to add in all these goal bonuses. We'll wait, and maybe when we get towards January, we'll have another look at them. But Celtic have got off to a great start, opening game of the season, 5-0 win against Ross County. Awata with a brace, Dyson Maida, home, and with the goals. So they did well. Fair to say that Celtic got off to a pretty good start. Right, okay, can we get off to a similar start? I would just be settling for a win, to be fair. Cochrane suspended, not great. And Stephen Kingsley's injured, so all of a sudden, that does leave us a bit light, and we could have done with Penrice right here. Might go and say to Penrice here, come back. I think Limbakisa, we can put Limbakisa in at left back. It's not ideal, but that's what we're going to go with. We've got Lewis Nielsen, who I believed was on loan. I don't know if has he been called back or something? I don't know. I thought he was on loan. I guess not. Craig Halkett could be returning for injury soon. He will be a couple of weeks. So Andy Halliday is currently on loan. Let's filter out the loan players. I just don't see the point. Hide players that are on loan. Why would we want loan players to be available? It just doesn't make any sense. Right, okay. With that said, that looks to be... Is that our team? I'm looking at it. Alan Forrest looks like is very tired. Him and Grant appear to have some concerns. We'll play Oda on the right and maybe Liam Boyce in that attacking midfield role. Perhaps could do something that looks like that. But then again, we can't hide loan players because we need to have Fargas there, don't we? So we need Fargas available, right? Is that it? I don't know if that's the team that we want. Liam Boyce in that attacking midfield role. Fargas could play, I guess, on the wing. I'm going to stick with that. I am going to stick with that. That looks pretty good to me. I'm confident. I think that's the team. Let's go with it. Let's stick with it. Bang. Yeah, they're lacking Mark sharpness, but you know what? It doesn't really matter. Lewis Nielsen's back. He can be number 16. I like 16. It's my birthday, so I'm giving Lewis Nielsen my birthday. I'm expecting him to cherish that number. I'm expecting him to know what that means, and I expect him to, now turn up and show off, hopefully, and who knows? I mean, he's not starting this game, but he could well make an appearance. So, look, this is massive here. It is the opening game of the season. We're going with Clark, Atkinson, Kent, Rose, Limbakisa, Boys, Benenjamate, Devlin, Oda, Mackay, and Shankland up front. St Johnstone manager Craig Levine. They're going with Dave Richards, Kerr Smith, Liam Gordon, Andy Considine, Tony Gallagher, Wright, Phillips, McPherson, Carey, McNeil, and Stevie May. It's a decent team. No one's going to sit here and say it's a great team. I don't think anyone's going to... Hold on. Hands together, go out there and impress me. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to look at this St Johnstone side and fear it, but at the same time, it's a solid team. How are you feeling? I've been looking forward to this day. I cannot wait. Agree. It's nice to start well, and we're hoping to go off with a win. Are you confident of a good showing? It's always important to play well, yes. I'm confident we can do this. And this is it. Here's the table. The 4-5-1, the trusted 4-5-1 for Hearts. Will it work? We're going to see. You've got St Johnstone in there. Like I said, Ross County bottom of the table after that loss against Celtic. And here comes the players out on to the field. And this is it, guys. We're ready for it. It's kick-off time and off we go. We're going to turn the match sounds down because I think they're just a wee bit too loud. Or do I leave them on? I don't know. I'll leave them on, then you guys can tell me Whether we turn that shit down, I don't know. We'll see. It's a bit too loud. Maybe I will... Oh, right, so I turned the sound down and literally right is through on goal, which is not what we wanted, and thankfully he's dragged that wide. He has dragged it wide. Thank God for that. So, Wright just putting that shot. Dre Wright putting it wide of the post, thankfully for us. What are we doing at the moment, though? 20 minutes in. We've had 4 shots, which is good. 2 corners. Possession, we're dominating. We're just yet to get that goal. But, you know what? Let's just keep it going. Let's tell the players to let's encourage the entire team, because I know some of them are looking a little bit upset. I don't really know why. But I'll be upset if this goes in. It's a chance here. It's going to be Carey. Carey, can Sander Clark keep this one out? The answer is no. Graham Carey gets his 2nd goal of the season. So he must have scored in the, I don't know, Fireplay Cup or something. But it's a good goal. It's a good free kick. Left footed for Carey into the back of the net. I was looking at that, and honestly, I was thinking, Sander Clark's leaving a lot of space there. And it turns out he did leave a shitload of space. And that's disappointing, man. Find ourselves 1-0 down here in Perth. Can we respond? It's Oda through to Liam Boyce straight away. And that looks like a save. But no, Liam Boyce is offside. So we ain't going to get the free kick. Or we ain't going to get the corner even. The save from the keeper. Irrelevant. Right, free kick. We've just conceded 1. Can we get on the score sheet? Now it's Barry Mackay. Oh, that one's been whizzed over the bar. So unfortunately we just couldn't hit the target. Couldn't work the goalkeeper. But we're doing alright here. I mean, we've got the ball. I think we're dominating at the moment. Ball into Boyce. Spins around, hits a shot, and it's over the bar. We're getting closer. You know, we're showing signs here. We've had 10 shots in this first half, so we're doing well. We just can't find that goal that we need, which is disappointing, but hopefully it will come. Aberdeen have taken the lead against Livy, and that is half-time, guys. We're going to go into the break here at Perth 1-0 down. Disappointed, but it's not the end of the world. I still feel like we can get the win today. Let's see. Hands in pockets. We've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you're doing and we'll be fine. That's what I'm going to tell them. I don't know if that's going to be true or not. I don't know if that's going to work, but we got to believe. We do have to believe. So hopefully that works there. Instructions. Let's see if we can get some. Let's go a bit more, slightly more direct here in this second half. And let's get overlaps and on the left and the right here. Get the fullbacks forward. See if we can get something going here. Both wing backs on attack. We're going to get Yatara Oda on attack as well, because we'll get him to play as a winger. Why not? More suited there. Anything else? Anyone not really playing well? Got maybe Barry Mackay could come off. We may take Barry Mackay off. He's not really doing anything. So I think we'll take him off for Fargas. That's going to be one switch that we make. Could maybe bring Tagawa on. Oda's playing pretty well. Well, I don't know. Oda's playing pretty well. I think I'll do this. My throat's going. Jesus Christ. Or did we bring on Tagawa? I don't know. We'll make the one change for now. We'll bring on Fargas. Getting choked up here, guys. We need to win. Come on. What are we doing? At least a draw. At least a draw. Do not want to lose this. Mentality, we're going to go attacking. Alright, free kick for St Johnstone, not Carey again. He's standing over it. This is dangerous. Big save for Sander Clark this time though. By God, it needed to be. Alright, let's fire up the players. Let's demand more. Come on, lads. Jesus. We need to see something. Right, another free kick. It's McPherson. Ball in, back post, headed away by Kent. Kent should be able to get to this. And look at the counter for Hearts. Holy crap. Look at the amount of maroon shots we've got. But we need to get the ball forward quick. And now it's going to be Fargas. Kenneth Fargas in towards Shankland. Heads it. Oh, goal! Lawrence Shankland with the goal. And it was Fargas. And, oh no, they're checking. They're checking for VAR. They're checking offside. No, don't do this to me. Nick Walsh, please. Goal awarded, Nick Walsh, you absolute legend. What a man. I love him. He is my hero. Another free kick here for Hearts. It's Shankland standing over it. He's already got one. Can he get another? Richards with a save. Atkinson has put it wide. Atkinson's put it wide for about fucking an empty net. I don't believe that. I do not. Oh, corner for St Johnstone, man. Jesus, we're going to make some subs, but it's all happening here, man. It's all going crazy. I'm going to take Liam Boyce off. We'll bring on, God, who do we bring on? I think we'll bring on George Grant, maybe. Oda's having a good game, but I might bring on Tagawa. I might not, actually. I don't know. We'll maybe leave Oda there. Tagawa, we could put Tagawa up front, but I really don't want to take off. I don't think it's wise to take off Shankland. We're going to leave Shankland on. Who else can come on and offer something? What about Neuenhoff? We'll bring him on for Benjamin. Maybe see if he can get us something going here. What about Scott Fraser? I don't know. We could maybe put Grant. We could put Grant out wide, maybe. Maybe put Grant out wide and then bring on Tagawa and replace Tagawa with Shankland and place Shankland in the... Let's see. Play him as a shadow striker on attack. Just to push him up a little bit. And Tagawa can be up front as the advance forward. That might work. I don't know. We're gonna try that. We're gonna try this with about 20 minutes to go. Here, both corner comes in. Oda heads away. Carey whips it back in. McNeil with a header. That's gonna go wide. And now Sander Clark here shouting at his defence. I think he wants them to push up. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they listen to him as we approach the last 15 minutes of this game. And I think we may make one more substitution, guys. We may as well. 12 minutes to go. One more to make. Who looks tired? Cameron Devlin looks tired, but he also looks motivated. So I think we might bring on Haring for Devlin. Just to... I mean, I was thinking about bringing him on for Kent, because Kent's on a yellow, but I think Kent should be alright. I trust Kent not to do anything stupid and get sent off in the last 11 minutes here. So we'll bring on Haring, get an extra body there in the midfield to freshen it up, and we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it looks like right now we're maybe running out of time. Instructions, just go more direct. Maybe try and hit some early crosses. And I mean, 5 minutes added on time. You can't really ask for much more than that. But will we get a chance? Will we get a goal? We're hoping so. We're into the 92nd minute here. Time is ticking away, and it's maybe looking a bit unlikely we're going to get anything. We don't get anything. And it's going to end 1-1, which is not a horrible result. You know, we actually played pretty well there. We had chances to win it. Well, we didn't really have any. Well, we did. We had that chance for Atkinson. He missed a sitter, open net. Overall, though, we had a lot more chances than St Johnstone. We had triple the chances they did. So do the maths. They had 6, we had 18. We had more than triple their XG. God, we had more than 4 times their XG. So, yeah, disappointed not to win, but I can't say that it was the worst game I've ever seen. I thought we were all right, hands on hips. You were unlucky today, and that's the truth. You know, we wanted the victory, but I'll take what we got, and what we got was unfortunately a point. But it's a point. It's not the worst point. We were far the better team. We should have won. You know, it was a fantastic strike, no question about it. I'll give him credit. He deserves credit. I just wish it was one of our players that banged it in. Alright, so let's see the fallout then after that draw against St Johnstone. Levine doesn't want to blame the referees, and I'd like to think not. I don't think he can have any excuses. I know the VAR was tight, and it was like touch and go, but for me, it was level, and I think you got to give the benefit to the attacker. So for that Shankland goal was fair, I think. Some players there making their Hearts debuts, good for them. Shankland's performance pleased McAvoy, which was good. We've had a bid for Bruce Anderson rejected. Another player that we're trying to sign, 24-year-old. I am trying to bring in young players. I want to bring in young Scots. I think that's something that we want to do here, something that we need. And, you know, Bruce Anderson, people might think, the guy's not that special, but I think he'd be a good number 2 to Lawrence Shankland, and we are interested in getting him. Now, Livingston just rejected that bid, so I'm going to bump up a little bit, and we'll bump it up to possibly 150k, maybe some additional fees. After maybe 20 goals, we'll give you an extra, let's see, maybe give him another 50k after 20 league goals. I don't know if that is something that Livy would open up over. Is that closer to meeting their expectations? I mean, we'll find out. Davy Martindale, he's his own man. He can really do what he wants. What else have we got here? Hakuriya Nakara. Some people are interested in signing this guy. I think he's on our scouting at the moment, so that appears to be why we're getting messages over that. Aidan Dameholm has been loaned out to Morton, which is good. And we've got 15,500 season tickets sold. So, things are going pretty well. Other than the draw against St Johnstone. Niall Huggins is he's definitely somebody I would be interested in. Maybe we could look at this guy. We will scout him further. Someone that we will keep an eye on for sure. Why not? He looks like a solid player. And, I mean, other than that, we've got more training and stuff to get on with. But we'll have a look here at the league table because that's the full week done. So let's see what happened. Opening week. Let's have a look then. So we had Rangers beating Kilmarnock. We drew with St Johnstone. Aberdeen beat Livy. Dundee drew with Motherwell. Celtic smashed Ross County by 5-0. And on the Sunday, St Mirren beat Hibernian by 2-1. That means your league table looks like that. Celtic lead the way. Then got St Mirren, Aberdeen and Rangers all on 3 points. Hearts, St Johnstone, Dundee, Motherwell all on 1 point. And at the bottom, Hibernian, Kilmarnock, Livy and Ross County all with no points. And we've got, what's this, 2 players then leading the goal scoring charts with 2 goals. That being Awata and Connor McMenamum. So, congratulations to them. And I'm sure Shankland will be up there at the end of the season. Don't worry, Shankland will be there. Shankland will be the top goal scorer. I'm sure he'll be banging the goals in for fun. But now we set our focus here to the Europa Conference League qualifying path. But what's this? We've got a loan offer for Lennon Thompson. I will accept that. Why not? I'm all about loaning the players out. Alan Forrest is back in full training, which is great. The draw for the 4th round is going to be made today. So this is definitely worth looking at. Let's show all the teams here. Let's start the draw. Let's go. Start it. Here we go. Let's just skip through it then. So, you know what? Let's just advance here. Olympiacos, Fiorentina. Alright. Legia, Michelin, Hibernian. Okay. Dnipro, Slavia Prague. Can we just skip to the end of this? Advance to end. Right, let's just see what happened. Where are we? Where's Hearts? I don't see us. Alright, we get Club Brugge. Oh, Club Brugge. So we're going to have to... If we beat Dungardens, we're going to have to beat Club Brugge, who we all know are a very good side. So, yeah, I don't know. Our chances of making Europe now seems a bit unlikely. I mean, they've got some quality players in there. Try and look at it. They've got players that are going for like £20 million. We don't have that, you know. Let's look at their wages. They've got players that are on. They've got some. Look at that. They've got Simon Mignolet, former Liverpool keeper. He's on 73 grand a week. They've got a lot of players that are, 20,000 and above. We can't compete with that. We'll try our best, but I think that we're the underdogs. We are underdogs in that match. That's if we get to that match. Don't forget we do have Dungardens first, so there's no guarantee at all that we're going to win, but we'll try our best. We'll see just how far we can go. Alright, what we got here? Some scouting. Jack Newman, Glenn Middleton. Is Glenn Middleton somebody we would be happy to bring in? Is he somebody that could do a job? I mean, potentially would be a superb signing for the future. When's his contract run out? 2025, so it would probably cost a bit of money. Although they are in the Championship. They are in the Championship, but maybe it's worth scouting Glenn Middleton, potentially. Should we? I think, well, we already are scouting him, aren't we? So, he's pretty low down, though. He would be nowhere near a starting player for us. So, I mean, look, he could be a leading Cinch Championship player. He could potentially be a good Cinch Premiership player. I mean, look, he's had a stint at Rangers and Hibs. Didn't really work out for him. I'm not convinced that we are going to take a chance on him, to be fair. Shamal George, no. Joel Newbley, Alex Godzic is someone that I respect, but I just don't think he's a player that we're going to go for. Daniel Ferdi, Jude Smith of Newcastle. This goalkeeper does look promising, to be honest. Someone that we would maybe be interested in bringing in. Maybe. I mean, I'm not going to waste money on him right now because we do have some decent goalkeepers in our youth system, but I don't know. We'll keep an eye on him. He's costing way too much. I don't know why they recommend players from 15 grand to us. And this guy as well, useful backup to the first team. Rodario Seal. I mean, he looks like a good player. He's got 5 caps for Brazil. It looks like he would be a step above everybody else. I mean, he's not hit 30 yet, so... I mean, why not? He's wanted by Hull on a free. I don't know how much what kind of money would he be looking at. Look, it's always interesting to sign a Brazilian. Nah, he wants 13k. See, that's straight away. That's just a no-go. It's a shame because he looks like a decent player, but nah, we can't be affording that. So, we're going to have to say no. Team of the week, Shankland got in it, which is good. He was the only Hearts player. And Celtic, they're getting 4. Iwata, Holm, Maida and Greg Taylor all making it in. Hearts, Anderson bid rejected. So again, Livy just do not want to part ways with Bruce Anderson, which is fine. I'll go to 175. I'll bump it up and I'll see what they say to that. And hopefully they change their mind. Alright, it's disappointing as it was not to beat St Johnstone. We need to put it to the back of our minds because up next we've got Dungardens at home at Tynecastle for a big game here in the Europa Conference League. So look, we want to go off to a good start. We need I think to get a decent result in the home tie. Limbakisa unregistered unfortunately, so I mean that sucks. I thought I had him in. It turns out I think he was on holiday when I had to register the squad, so therefore he didn't get in, which is, you know, not great, but Cochrane comes back, so I mean that will work out alright. Nielsen, I mean these guys will just have to come out, won't they, because they're not registered, so it's unlucky, but for some reason, I don't know, never got these guys in, so they will be unregistered. I think maybe we do need McFarlane in there, so maybe we'll move McFarlane in. He can be substitute 8. Halke we could put on the bench, but he's not going to be playing, so no point really. Stephen Kingsley as well, looks like he's got a bit of an injury. Is that it then? Is that us? Are we good? Are we ready? I'm looking at the team. Is that who I want to go with? Liam Boyce, I'm maybe not convinced with Liam Boyce. But if we take Liam Boyce out, then, I mean, who do we really go with? Is that an area of the field that we could look to do better in? I mean, maybe. I think we'll put in Alan Forrest. Maybe Callum Neuenhoff in there. Tagawa, perhaps. Tagawa, not good in that position. So maybe we'll go with what about George Grant? Injury. Nah, he needs 4 full days in training. You know what, we'll stick with Boyce then, just because we don't really have that many more numbers, so it's not ideal, but I think we should also switch Devlin and Benjamin in there. Deep line playmaker doesn't really suit. He's more suited to a defensive midfielder on support. Alright, that should work then. Let's do it. Let's go. Oda and Boyce, not really got great fitness, but we'll worry about that come the end of the match. It's 90 minutes. Just give it your all and get us a successful result. What's a successful result? A win. Because we don't want to have to go to Sweden needing to pull off a victory. So hopefully we get the win here. You can see the teams. Who do you notice in that Dungarden side? I mean, to be honest, not really that many. And they've only got 6 substitutes as well. So, yeah, we're favourites for a reason, guys. Go out and show us why. Match preview. Now, you know, we're going to send Frank McAvoy. I don't really want to do the post or the pre-match press conference. I'm going to keep my tactics. I'm going to keep my thoughts close to my chest here. And that's our team. So with that said, guys, let's go. Let's get it underway. It's Europa Conference League. Here comes the players. It's a qualifier, so it's not the real thing. If you want to be in the real thing, you've got 2 ties to navigate. Dungardens will be the first tie, and it's almost certain that Club Brugge would be our second tie in the playoffs if we make it that far. Also, if they make it that far, but I mean, we've got to be honest, Club Brugge have been a Champions League team in recent seasons, so the fact that they're in this just feels strange, and yeah, I'm expecting that's who we'll be playing if we get the job done here, which we need to, so you know, let's not take our eye off the ball. We need to get the job done today, and we've got a free kick early on. Now, what's this? It's going to be Kent. He's standing over it. Could we see a ball get whipped in? Is he going to try something? He's just, I don't know what that was. It wasn't great, but we're going to get it back here with Devlin. Devlin into Benenjami. Oh, it's Mackay. Great touch. Well, that's good. That's good. Barry Mackay took a good first touch, and that is it. He was in a bit of space there. We touch took him past his man. A lot of room, and he was just able to side foot that into the back of the net. Can't ask for much more. Good goal there from Hearts. Good goal from Barry Mackay, and it gives us a lead. 20 minutes on the clock. It's Hearts 1, the Gardens 0. It's Liam Boyce. Boyce to Devlin. Devlin back to Boyce. Nice 1-2. Block. I think maybe a block for his own man. Slightly disappointing there. No, it's the last thing we want is to have our own players getting in the way and preventing us from scoring, but it appears it did come off our own player there. And oh wow, a tackle for Shankland. It falls for Oda, who goes out wide and hits a shot, and it's saved by the keeper. I think Oda could have played that back to Shankland. I think he could have done a bit better there. Disappointed. I think that we should be 2-0 up. 21 minutes on the clock. Started well, but you never know when you might regret those sort of opportunities not taking them. So yeah, I'm happy with how things are going, but I do think that we could have went 2 up there. So let's see what we got. Let's praise the team. Praise the team. We're playing well, guys. I'm happy. Let's keep this going. Kai Rolls, for some reason, doesn't look too happy. He doesn't want praised. All right, we've had 4 shots to their 0, so we're doing a good job as things currently stand, and it's looking like we're going to get into the break here with a 1-0 lead. Don't expect much to change. And is a 1-0 win good for us? I don't know. I think we can get better. Half time, there you go. We get in at the break. It's 1-0. We'll just go into the dressing room. Things are going well, but I know you're capable of even more. I think that's the right thing to tell them. And I think we've got a chance of seeing more in this second half. So, yeah, let's see what the players have then in store for us in the second 45 as Dungardens register their first shot of the game. So, looks like they're trying to find a way back into this. And we seem to have an injury. Wow, it's not good. Potential foot injury. Liam Boyce, constantly injured. He always seems to be injured. Right, we're going to play Shankland in there then. And we will bring on Tagawa. And Tagawa can play up front. Unfortunate. Didn't want to see that happen, but am I surprised? Am I shocked? No. I mean, you can almost predict Liam Boyce getting an injury, can't you? I think I'd be more surprised if he didn't get injured, to be fair. As we get to the 65th minute mark, 10 shots to 1 in our favour. Cochrane to Mackay. Mackay then to Benenjami and to Shankland. In that cam roll, it's Devlin, Atkinson. Atkinson tries to play a pass through, but it is intercepted. Back for Kent then, who collects it all the way to Sander Clark, who will spread the ball now out to Kai Rolls. Kai Rolls to Benenjami. Benenjami back to Rolls. Rolls takes it in his stride, plays a good ball to Tagawa, who's dropped pretty deep here. Slides it through to Shankland, and it's a save for Osland. 25 minutes to go. Well, maybe not. Maybe it was just a bad shot there, actually. I thought it was a save for the keeper, but it looks like Shankland kind of just messed that one up. So maybe we make another sub here. Nathaniel Atkinson's looking a little bit tired. I think we're going to bring on Toby Sibic. Something's happening at the back post. Well, it's a goal. It's a goal. And who got it? It was a mistake. I think it's Oda. God damn it, man. Trying to make a substitution. I mean, I'm happy, but could you not wait until we made the sub first? For God's sake. Right, let's see here. Let's bring Atkinson off. He does look a bit tired. We'll bring on Toby Sibic. Who else can we bring on here or bring off? Who's looking tired? Oda. We might take Oda off and bring on Fargas. And, I mean, that could maybe do it. Is that it? Potentially. I think so. Barry Mackay's having a good game. We'll leave him on then. Does Shankland want to come off? I mean, probably not. It's a dumb question. Of course he doesn't want to come off. Well, maybe bring on George Grant for Shankland. Why not? Maybe one more. Maybe one more sub. Let's see. Alan Forrest, perhaps? Alan Forrest for Barry Mackay. Just get the fresh legs on. I mean, if we get 2-0, I'll take that. I'd be happy with 2-0. 2-0 is a respectable scoreline. If you gave me that before the game, I would have definitely took it. I mean, it's a win, it's a clean sheet. Okay, there is no more away goals, but you know, it's a 2-goal winning margin. We've got to be happy with that. As we go down to balanced here and just try and see this game out. Although if we get a third, I won't complain. It's Kent. Out to Sibic. Sibic now coming forward. It's Toby Sibic. In towards... Oh, back post is John. Alright then, computer almost died on me, but we saved it. We ran out of space, but there's a load of space in the Dungarden's defence, and that's good enough for us to get a 3-0 win. They've just not been at the races today, and we've deservedly won this match, and I think that will be the final score. It's looking like it's going to be Hearts 3, Dungarden 0. That is the final score. It's going to finish that way. I'm happy with that. Pretty dominant display, and yeah, it was pretty impressive. So well done, lads. That was a good win for us, and I am happy with said win. So yeah, can't ask for much more. We'll let the assistant do the pre-match. We'll let him do the post. We'll let him do the pre-match. So it's only fair. We'll let him do the post-match as well. And we get our first win of our competitive career. So I'm happy with that. Club Brugge beat Sarajevo by 2-1. I would have loved Sarajevo to pull off an upset, but listen, who are we kidding? Likelihood is it is going to be, I think it is fair to say, us versus Club Brugge. Now, Liam Boyce only going to be out. Looks for a couple of days with injury. That is good. Steve Clark was spotted at Tynecastle. So, Steve Clark there, having a wee interest on what is going on. And what about the Scottish teams? What about Scotland? Let's see. Hibernian. Holy shit. Hibernian lost 7-4. I mean, what a game that must have been. 7-4. That's crazy. Hibs were 4-2 up. Hibs were 4-2 up here. Like, oh, look at that. Gunsung. Gunsung got a hat. Gunsung scored 4 goals. He's a legend in the heart. Well, I say a legend. We signed him in the FIFA FC 25 career mode. But holy crap. Hibs were 4-2 up. And they Hibsed it. They absolutely Hibsed it. Wow. Not good for them. Conceding 5 goals in the second half to throw away the win. Shocking. Shocking for Hibs, and it looks like they're going to exit European competition, which is not good, but I can't say that I'm not really expecting it. Let's see how other Scottish teams have got on then. So I'm kind of not really sure who's in what competition, to be absolutely honest. So this is the best way we're going to do it. We'll go with competitions, and then we'll go through the teams. So yeah, Hibernian, they got through the second qualifying round, beating Arat Armenia, but then they lost to Midtjylland, which is very poor. Who else is in Europe? I mean, I think Aberdeen should be guaranteed in there. Rangers have got a 4-1 win over TSC in the Champions League third qualifying round leg. Good for them. I believe the other two teams in Europe are Aberdeen and Celtic. Aberdeen have got Maccabi Haifa or Copenhagen in the Europa League playoff round. So, good for them. And then Celtic, I think, go straight into the group stages. They do. So, yeah, interesting. But look, guys, we'll be back next time. We've got Kilmarnock up next. I'm looking forward to it. Our first home game at Tynecastle in the league. We need to win that, get on to 4 points, and hopefully, move up the league table. But yeah, look, good start for us. A draw against St Johnstone could have been a win, but we played well, and then a convincing win in Europe, and that gives us a great chance to book our spot in the Europa Conference League playoffs, where it's likely going to be Club Brugge, and we're likely going to need a miracle. But here, you never know. Upsets can happen. But I'll catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit the like button, or else I'll be upset. So yeah, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll catch you for more football content down the line. But until then, peace.